time, boys.
Hello, hello.
Here we blow time.
So
Hello.
I guess I'm the last man standing. I have not gotten a haircut yet.
You can't say it like that's a thing we've ever talked about before.
And that's it. There's no other way around it. Chris got a very controversial haircut.
Highly controversial.
Controversial for what? You?
Yeah,
Because you
We're
threw
coming off-
shade at him?
I didn't mean to. That's what's so funny. I really didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Well, that's your thing, Joe.
I guess so. I'm just an elephant in a.
It's not
china
what like
shop.
I guess it was shade, right? It was just like, oh, that's a good thing, but it was better the other way, and like I can't go back and change it.
You
So just-
know me. You know me for years. I'm just a bull in a Chinese shop. I can't keep
A bully. More
A
like
bully.
a bully in a
bully in a Chinese shop.
in a Chinese water torture place.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just
Holy.
knocking water everywhere. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just shocked by it, and I just reacted.
No, it was, and I didn't give any warning. That is true, but I'm
That
not
is
going to
you.
slowly take the responsibility of the odd thing you said,
Well,
and I'm
okay.
not going to call it controversial. Just call it odd.
What, the
you know?
haircut?
No, what you said.
Oh, I said your haircut was controversial. What I said, I don't know if what I said was odd. It was rude.
Okay, yeah, we'll call it rude.
'Cause no matter what, when someone gets a haircut, the first thing you
Yes.
have to say is "great,
Yes.
great haircut." You have to notice it. That's
Yeah.
a rule. That's a societal rule. You have to notice a haircut and be nice
And-
about it.
Being in as a teacher, and there's a lot of women profession, just always say, even any day it is, just say,
Every
my
single
God,
day.
yeah,
Every
just
single
say
day
it.
of the
Just
school year,
cover,
you say, "Oh my gosh, did you do something to your hair?" To every woman.
yeah,
you come
just cover
across?
your bases. Just cover
Wait,
your
you
bases.
say it? You say it to every woman?
Yeah, probably every other. Just whatever it is, just
Every
throw
other
it out
woman?
there. Yeah. Oh my God,
Where'd
What
you
are you
go?
doing
This
right
is-
now?
this is a very funny phone call that I'm getting. Actually,
You're getting a
Um,
phone call right now?
yes,
You
I'm getting a phone
disappeared.
call. I know. I have to decline it. I guess
Who is it?
Wait, who is it?
I
can't
can't tell.
say.
It's controversial.
Do you want to
it-
go and call
No,
us
no,
back?
no. It's
Is it
it's
the per-
yes. Joe cannot know. It has to do with Joe's bachelor party.
Really?
Oh, very
Yeah, okay.
fun.
So
All right,
that's it. I can
exciting.
let you know that, but yeah, I
That's
can't
cool.
let you know
So is
what.
it someone I don't know is coming?
Joe, move. You gotta move. Wait, Joe, move. Yeah, there you go. You can't. You gotta block the light because it's. I don't know why I feel like it's hurting everyone's eyes because it's coming through a computer monitor. Probably isn't, but
No, it's
Okay,
definitely
so-
bright.
so Chris, that was for the bachelor party.
Yeah.
Sexy. So me, Chris, Pat Given, and Mark Maffei are huge fans of Joe, and we're throwing his bachelor party.
I'm very excited. Wow.
Guys, that was a huge visual joke.
Well, if
for
you're
all
watching
those-
this on YouTube, you'll get it.
Yeah, and that wasn't planned. No. My screen, the number popped up on my screen, but you guys
I
won't
can't
see that.
it. No. So
Yeah.
I'm very curious. Is this some kind of? I don't even know. I couldn't even.
Well, we
imagine what it is.
can't give you anything. Remember, I was like giving you hints that meant absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like we
That's
can't.
funny.
All I know is that you know that it's a house along the northern Atlantic coast.
But you said Jersey. Also.
Oh, I said Jersey to goof you up because you didn't want Jersey.
Okay,
but
sure.
but what I said was my wedding was in Jersey and we had fun. So
All right.
now where do the
I
cards
am
lie?
thoroughly confused, and I even think that if you hadn't intended to confuse me, you would have anyway. So, thank you.
I
You know,
speak
it's
like a riddle.
You know, it's a good idea for like a business. A mail carrier, like a mailman, shows up at your house and then strips, and then it's a male stripper.
A male
So
stripper.
real
Male,
heavy.
It's a male stripper, and it could be female, it could be whatever, it could be non-binary. And when they come, they they have a package, like all that stuff, because they always use cops, because then you're like, oh my gosh, are we in trouble? There's cops.
Man,
I like the
Right.
idea of like
Chris's leg.
of a mailman coming and being like, are we in trouble?
Or is there a
Um,
special package? There's a lot of puns that come with the mailman, like the
Yeah.
big
Do you, want
package.
do you want my junk mail?
Yeah.
Do you want my mail junk?
I'm gonna hit you dogs with a newspaper.
Yeah, that one is really sad.
that one. I'm gonna run away from your dogs.
Yeah. Want a
Yeah.
mail bomb? And I'll murder you with the mail bomb.
Yeah.
We
I'm
could.
disgruntled and I need to come. I
Yeah.
don't know.
What's it? Return to sender? Is that anything? Can we do with that?
Sure, we
No.
can figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. But
What do you do with that fan, Chris?
you know
Nice
what it is?
retro-looking
And
fan.
my cousin gave it to me as a wedding gift. Joe, you're gonna get ready. You're gonna get
I'm
wonderful
gonna get a bunch of
gifts.
fans. Did you put that on
But-
the registry?
Yeah, and
You
the
did?
fans get dusty. Fans get
Yep.
very dusty, and it's something you look at like, oh, I got to get to it. And today, I thought I would get to it. I was gonna
During
get
the
to it. I was gonna-
podcast, you
Yeah, makes
scumbag.
sense.
What are you talking about?
Well, like I'm doing it more. I'm like 90 podcasts, 10% fan.
Yeah, 90 out of
But it
1,000.
worked out as a joke
90
already.
podcast.
But it worked out as a joke already. So we're
Well,
high voltage.
I'm also multitasking on this podcast because very soon the very lovely Allison Lombardi is going to give me a blood test and see if I have coronavirus on the podcast.
Are you going to do it like with this angle where you're completely dark?
Is this too dark?
Yeah, of
I'll
course.
turn the lights on.
It's completely
well,
backlit. What do you know about TV? You just
You
got back
prefer
from a
this?
movie set.
Yeah,
I thought that
really.
was- I thought that was too bright over my head.
Oh wait,
I mean,
not
that's bad too.
This
But
better?
you should flip to the other side.
All right, I guess I'll do a 180 I'll do a 180 pod.
Do a 180. This will be exciting because most of the time you're in a different place, so people really get to see your apartment now. I love this.
Allie, don't be naked. I'm turning the computer around.
Allie.
That's not. It's like the Marco Polo when she was naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It's a good reason to join the Marco Polo. You might be able to see a glimpse of Allie nude
This
or
is better.
Lisa.
Really, anyone.
Yeah, anyone's game. Guys, how has the podcast been going? Because I haven't listened since really Corona times.
Since we came back.
Yeah, so if you want to catch me up, what have you guys been covering?
Not much, really.
I don't.
I know that it's funny because I know that's not the way the podcast works.
Yeah.
Yeah, any podcast, really.
That's true too.
It's gotten to a point where I really have no idea what we talk about instantly as soon as it ends. I'm like the other day I was like trying to think of a name for the podcast as I was putting it out, and I was like, what was it? And I had to like go through and like find sound bites. And do you know what I even named it, Joe?
But no. I would have. I was trying to think about what we talked about, but I couldn't.
I know.
Welcome
I
to
will
my
say the
every
name.
conversation.
I'll say the name. You might not even remember. It was
Okay.
Mississippi Sushi.
Oh yeah, because I got Paul Sushi
Oh.
from the Winn-Dixie in Mississippi.
Speaking of
Oh.
Mississippi Sushi.
Hey!
Hello.
Wow, that felt like high school.
Jenny Pecor is joining us. Jenny, did you
Holy
get a tan?
mackerel.
Huh?
Did you get a tan?
Yeah, I was just at the beach because I don't have
Nice.
kids today. So I went to the beach for 45 minutes and this happened.
What is
Wow.
it?
Nice.
Where are the kids? Where are the kids?
They're just at my sister's. It was a nice little surprise. We called her this morning and she was like, oh, I took a day off of work. Do the girls want to come here? It's like, yes.
Oh wow.
That's
Go
great.
Wow,
ahead.
that's great.
Yeah.
When that
the best.
happens, do like, does she watch the girls or do her girls watch your girls?
Both. They
Okay.
watch them together.
Everyone's
They-
watching
they-
everyone. It's like
Yeah.
prison.
They like to hang out with the big girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
I was gonna
Mexican
say a pool.
standoff in the house.
And who's watching better?
Oh man, this is so great. I'm glad that we're all hanging out.
Yay.
This is it.
This is what
Finally.
we have a side Marco Polo from the
Called
Marco
Fart
Polo
Patrol,
that
yeah.
people can join called Fart Patrol. And it's 5 of us, but Mark has never talked.
He
Um,
doesn't
yeah, no.
exist.
But it's the 4 of us mostly, and it's usually just stop and go conversation.
This
So
is
it's
the first
weird
time we're
to
all
yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
This is a new format. I know.
This is everything Chris has been looking for all of us to actually talk and respond to each other the whole time.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, instead of just saying things and just never getting a response back.
Nope.
Yeah. What are you gonna
Nope.
do?
I
Chris
don't know
is,
what I'm gonna do.
Chris is cleaning his fan. He's
Yeah.
cleaning a fan on the podcast.
Oh,
I thought it was a
Nice.
good way. It
so
was a
you
good way to
requested
spend the
this was
time.
on your registry. This fan. What was the thinking?
Well, it goes right. It's in the bathroom, and everybody is wild just about a good airflow. You know, everyone appreciates it. Everyone loves. Everyone loves a good
Hey,
airflow.
everyone.
Everyone is
Every-
wild for a good airflow.
Don't Well, look. Anyway, so in the bathroom, leave it open a crack, the window, and then you get the air, the fan going out. Especially with the cats, it pushes the smell away.
Seems like a bunch of sentences being put together that don't have to do with the other.
Do you
don't
put the
think so?
fan? Do you put the fan in the window?
No, because my window's in the shower.
Your
So,
window
like,
is inside the shower.
My window is inside the shower.
So
Yeah.
what did you say about the window? You
Leave it
the
open up a
window
crack.
open.
So you
Yeah.
have,
Why a crack?
You have a fan in the shower?
Why a
with you?
crack?
No.
No, it's on my counter in the bathroom, and then below is the kitty box, the litter box or the cat box. I don't know which one's right. I don't know which one Webster say is right. And then it blows their Duke smell. It carries it and it goes right out the window.
So you don't even have to clean the litter for like a week because you can just get rid of the
No,
smell. So you
mercy
can just let
me.
the stuff-
No, they do.
Do
they
you
Duke
have the fan
house.
on? Do you have the fan on while you're in the shower? So
Yeah.
So then you've got like hot, steamy Duke smell coming
Going
from
out to your neighbor.
across the bathroom into your face and out the window.
It's not across the bathroom because I would say the fan is in the almost a little bit over the halfway mark. So it takes up 60%, no, 40%. So it's not the whole bathroom. It's at the edge of my counter.
Right,
Okay,
but what
so-
I'm saying is it's coming across it's pushing the Duke smell across your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. But I don't have the shower open, so it might be above me. It might shoot above me because I have the curtain on.
And so this was a wedding gift. This
Yeah, a
fan. It had
wonderful
to be a
fan,
wedding gift.
a Vornado.
What
Yeah,
did
'cause you
everyone-
wouldn't buy? Well,
Yeah,
you
what did
wouldn't
everyone
buy
get
it on your own.
Chris? What did everyone get Chris?
Oh,
don't
let's see
think
if
I
I
got
can
him anything.
remember. Joe, did you?
I don't remember.
Jenny, and I've been wanting to take a picture. You gave me plastic organizers for flour,
Yes,
sugar.
I got the big giant OXO set.
You know what? I've been meaning to take a picture. It's beautiful. Every
just
time
give
I
you
open
cash.
it, I think of you.
Let's
Yeah.
give you
Yes,
cash.
I
Let's give you
win.
cash, Chris.
Chris, are you coming up on a year?
October 11th.
October.
Yeah.
That's wow, and that'll be a year. It feels like so much longer ago. I mean, obviously
Right.
because the world sucks. But
Yeah. But Joe, the wonderful thing about registry, Chris, and maybe Jenny and Casey, I remember Billy got me a Ninja blender, and I always think of him when I use it.
that's nice.
I always, and Jenny, like I said, I always think of you when I'm taking out the flour and stuff like that.
That's great because I didn't remember.
That you
I
got me
just
that?
picked something. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I figured. But
Well,
do you remember? Do you have gifts that you use and be like, oh, the ghost of whomever is watching over me now?
Yeah.
I don't.
Jenny's
I mean,
ghost.
do you remember things, Jenny, that you got from your wedding? A decade
From the
ago?
wedding? Oh my God.
I know, a
It was a long
decade.
time ago. 2013? What
Oh,
year is
yeah.
it now?
For a
What
second, I
is
said
anything?
13.
No,
2020.
7. This year will be 7 years.
Wow.
Which is crazy. That means this one, you just passed 5, Casey?
Yeah. No, 6.
6.
2014.
Yeah.
Yeah,
6.
I don't remember any of the. If I
Gosh.
looked around my kitchen, I couldn't really tell you who bought
Was
me
it
what.
Expensive stuff.
Baby
on
We
it.
stuff, I remember.
Oh, okay. Like the shower. And so we had a funny thing
Yeah.
that happened was we used a registry called Zola, which Joe, are you going to do for yours?
Yeah, I'm on that one.
Okay. So,
Mistake?
well, no.
I already
it's-
bought your gift.
Oh, you
Who?
did?
I did.
Who, Casey's?
No, ding dong, yours.
You did? From the register?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Shouldn't it tell me?
You shouldn't tell
Joe,
me.
I want to go back. Joe thinks a joke is confusing people. Joe thinks confusing people is a joke.
It's funny to me
doesn't-
to watch people get confused. Yeah.
Right, but it's like
That's
It's
a
like-
fair explanation.
right. He goes.
To
he
be
goes,
on Joe's side for once, it's a
Jenny goes,
fair
I got you
explanation.
something, and Joe goes, who? Casey?
Casey, no, you're missing.
That's
Yeah,
his
I
joke.
know, right?
You're
Yeah.
misunderstanding the joke. The joke is interpreting someone's words almost literally.
Oh God! The only thing that makes
Yeah,
something
see what it
funnier
is.
is when someone explains it.
Well, Casey tried to explain it, and I'm explaining it even better.
I didn't explain it. I just repeated what you did.
And this is Joe. This is the bullshit that Joe throws out. He just
And
throws
then he
shit
gets, but he
everywhere.
he does get a
Joe.
little mad. He's a little mad at me that I
Yes.
called it out.
Yes,
I'm just mad at you.
in a cute
Right.
way.
So he's just mad. He's not a little
I'm
mad.
just mad. I'm just angry.
Who, me?
I'm furious. I'm livid.
Who are you mad at?
Which one?
What did
Which
I
one?
do?
Why are you mad at Chris? Why are you mad at Jenny?
Just pick on me so much. I don't do anything to deserve this.
You insulted Chris
Aw.
today.
I didn't insult him.
You threw.
You weren't nice. It wasn't
Yeah,
More
it
of it was more of a faux pas. I think I just spoke without thinking.
a
Classic
goofy faux
dish it.
pas.
Also,
Classic dish it can't take it.
but also, as soon as he was like, "Hey, Joe, not cool," you were like, "What? What did I do?" And then you were like, "Chris, you need to apologize to me for
Yes.
this dumb thing I just made up." And then Chris was like, "Okay, Joe, I'm sorry." Immediately, even though you were joking, Chris
You
was
could
like,
tell I was
"I'm
joking,
sorry."
right? Because I was
Yes.
smiling while I said it.
It's
all
all
confusion.
Still
hysterical.
apologize.
It's all so funny.
Chris still apologized for the joke.
It's all hysterical.
Oh, see, Chris gets it.
It's the
Loves it.
nonsense. This is the bag of shit that we're just like sifting through. That Joe just throws
Chris,
out.
you
Litter
love.
box.
I wish I had like always kept track of Chris's analogies. Just every analogy that you ever give. Today was about a bag of shit and fireworks.
Yes, that was beautiful. Singe. I used the word singe. When was the last time you used singe?
I was impressed by Singe.
Yeah, right. That
I'm
was
on
great.
Zola, and and anyway, so Zola's got this thing that's almost like Tinder, where you're looking through
Mm.
items and you swipe right if you want it, swipe left.
I didn't.
And
see
we had
that.
already used the website, and Lisa and I had picked a couple of things together. And then she went through to see if we wanted to add more. And we were never on dating sites, so we don't know which swipe right is good or bad. So she starts saying yes to everything, including like a leather football, like weird dishes that we don't want. And then like we didn't catch it until after we started seeing people buy stuff before the wedding, which I never even heard of. You do it
Yeah.
the day of, don't you? Like
No,
That's what I always thought. That's why I only
But-
get cash.
yeah, so people were buying this stuff and asking us like, "Oh, I picked out that leather football. I can't believe you wanted that." Or you know what I mean? We were like, "What leather
like by
football?"
Oh,
accident.
no.
Yeah,
But
like
don't you get like Zola bucks if you don't want something?
Yes. So we ended up
oh.
like almost everything we were given, with the exception of like maybe 2 to 3 things, we just switched over to like Zola Cash, and some of that you could just kind of put into a bank account, and then some.
Wait,
of it
but
could
did you-
use-
Did you get the items?
No,
you have to
How
because
did
this
that
is the
work?
thing that's good. Zola will let you or ship it whenever you want. So like if everyone buys the stuff that you requested, it doesn't all just come at once, or unless you want it to.
Oh.
It doesn't come as soon as it's ordered. You could wait. You could put it into something else. They also
Jenny,
have like
when you say you got our gift, that just means you know what you're getting us, or is it?
No,
it's not
like
from the
I-
registry.
No, it's from the registry. I bought it. I sent it. Whatever.
I don't see anything on it. It didn't alert me to your.
what is it?
God.
Maybe it's linked to like Allie's.
No, we're both on the same one.
Well, now
when
let
did
me
you
look
do
at.
this?
Now let me check that I got. I
You
did
sure
it
you didn't send it to
last week?
Casey?
Yeah,
Oh
maybe
God,
that's what
maybe
happened.
I did.
Maybe Joe was right the whole time.
Imagine
On
that.
July 12th. Allison
Wow.
and Joseph. Oh, Allison and Joseph will be notified of your gift on September 13th.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
I wonder what that's about.
Well, it gave me the option to let you know who
When is-
sent the gift.
Which is
On a
yes,
date.
right? You want to do that, right?
Yeah, but it said, when do you want them to know that you got this?
Do you
I
think
thought
it was?
that meant you would get it now and it would be a surprise until then.
Do you think it was more of a? Is this something Allie picked, or is it something I picked? Chris, what are you doing?
Allie.
Did you actually pick that? I didn't pick anything on my registry.
Well, I
Hey,
went through
Allie.
that- they say hi really fast.
Allison.
She's not on the headphones.
I know.
She's the COVID queen
I think she's come here to
Why is she the
take- to take
COVID
my
queen?
blood.
because she's ending
Chris
it.
called you the COVID queen. I went through it and I put like an espresso machine and some other things, a knife sharpener.
Yeah,
some
an
stuff that I think I
espresso.
like. It's an
You know-
$800 one.
Ness or S?
No,
What?
S. No, well, it's a group gift, so several people could contribute to it. I'm not expecting any one person to do that. But if
You're gonna
if
get
I
a decked out one?
If I get one, it will be because of teamwork, and that would be great.
Where are you going to put it?
Yikes.
I don't know. The bathroom? By the litter box?
Put it next to
By
the
the
fan.
little-
Yeah. I'll put it next to the fan by the litter box.
But that's the
Do
snow
you have a
want.
fan on there? Get a fan. Can I get you guys a fan?
No, I don't need a fan.
Tryptophan?
He's got a good
just
one
don't need a
right
fan.
there.
You do have a good fan?
I don't need a fan. I don't want a
But
fan.
what about the breeze? You don't want a breeze in your house?
No. I have air conditioners and I have a small place. I don't have
But
a
what
house
about
like
the
you
fall? What about the fall? Or spring?
Why would the fall
This is so
change it?
serious.
do. Get a
Because
cross
I
breeze.
thought everybody loves a good breeze. And I can't believe you don't want a good you don't you would
So what am I
appreciate a
gonna-
new
what, am I
fan.
gonna walk around with a fan and just every time I move somewhere I gotta bring this fan with me?
No, Joe.
I'm-
A portable
Allie.
fan. Allie, did you put a fan on your registry? Oh, she doesn't hear us.
Chris wants to know if you put a fan on our registry.
I will now.
Please don't.
See?
Oh God.
I'm gonna
All right, we're doing this, Joe. You taking a
this.
test?
yeah. Okay. Do you want
Good
to
luck.
walk me through what you're doing or you want me to stay on the mic?
Oh, we should set up what's happening. So I think we talked about this in the past. Joe is going to do a COVID test right now on air, live. And Allie, a trained nurse, is going to shove the weird thing up his nose.
No, it's not a
Like
nose
this,
one, it's
like
a blood
this.
one.
Oh.
Oh. Can we show blood on YouTube? Is that allowed?
I watch a lot of
Uh-huh.
violent movie scenes on YouTube and blood's usually involved.
Wow.
While
This
we're on
is-
YouTube, Chris, can you have people subscribe and like and ring the bell notification? Can you tell people to do that? Do a call to action?
Hey, fans, if you're really enjoying this conversation about everything that's going on in the world, fans, women parking, COVID test, and registries, well, we got a lot more in store for you. So you better hit that like button and subscribe, and be sure to stay put for our notifications before they come and get you at night. And type it up for tonight. You'll be
Leave a
looking
comment.
down at your mic.
No.
Leave a comment.
Perfect. Nailed it. That's the end. Move on.
Great.
Wait, could I plug
Okay.
something else?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Pokemon Go
yeah,
Fest
sure.
is this weekend. Pokemon Go Fest is this weekend. And everyone will be playing, and it's going to be really lit. It's 2 days. You play at home or at any local park, and it's going to be a blast. There's going to be lots of spawns. If every team completed their research, there will be numerous spawns and a very special research that they will be releasing today on Sunday. So Pokemon Go, if you haven't started playing, now's the time to play. Get yourself a Go Fest ticket, and you will be sure to have a great time this weekend.
Chris, do you think it's going to be a Blastoise? Oh man, I want you to, as soon as stand up comes back, you should just sit in audiences and do that. Sit in the audience and do that when comedians make a joke.
Again, remember, Case, it's the yelling. It's like when you get that yelling down, man,
I know. It feels so good.
it feels really good. That was great.
It's on your gag reflex. All right, Allie's here.
Bring it, take it away.
Allie's been drinking a beer. She's got a giant beer next to her while she administers this. Just like
That's
they
cool.
do
Nice.
at work.
It's my day off. Gave myself a pedicure. Had a beer.
Nice.
Going to administer this COVID test. No big deal.
Sounds good.
The way it should be on your day off.
So, this is what a COVID test apparently looks like. We do not have these at the hospital because
Whoa.
apparently the film industry gets better supplies than the health industry does. This is America.
Disgusting.
Sick burn
Yeah,
on
really.
America.
This is
Wow.
It's just an antibody test.
this is an antibody test. So this fun times will tell if Joe either currently has a COVID infection or had a COVID infection. So we should.
Okay.
All right.
So we're not doing
Wow.
nasal at all?
No nasal swab.
Can you just
Get
put that
Alright.
thing up?
Test.
Can you put that thing up his nose?
Sure. After.
Okay.
I have a paintbrush. Can we put that up your nose? Joe, put your nose in the corner.
Now. Hmm.
Do I need to look at this? Kinda.
But Jenny, are you a licensed professional or are you just a teacher?
And then you drip it in there and then you drip the
Neither of those. So
You're licensed.
Not a nurse. You are.
I do have a driver's license. Yeah.
Aren't you?
She has
do-
lice.
Do you have a She has lice in her hair. Do you have a license as a guidance counselor?
Mhm.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
do.
License to ill?
Yeah, not a teacher.
Right.
It's very different.
So if you catch her teaching somebody, she's in big trouble.
That's it.
Stop
allowed
what
to
you're
happen.
doing.
Not
No,
allowed to happen.
That's not
Bad
your
news.
license. Yes, you have lice, but
You can keep that.
keep
I love
the
this.
lice.
I love the conversation that Allie and Joe are having. They're like figuring out what to do.
Are there cotton? Do you have
Just know what
cotton
she's
balls
doing.
close
I
by?
read these instructions, and we've done this before, and I remember how to do it.
6 weeks ago. All right. So
She's drunk.
I'm so drunk.
Yeah, really.
We are gonna put on gloves.
Joe, give her the
I didn't
mic.
do this the first time.
I didn't have gloves the first time. All right. These are
Loving
sterile
this.
gloves, unnecessary, but you know.
What's unnecessary? What kind of
The
gloves?
sterile gloves.
Oh,
You should get fertile gloves.
Is that a good noise? Is that a good sound?
Great noise.
Yes, that's very official.
It's better than Chris's whatever noise Chris is doing with his fan. I
Oh,
feel like I need
man.
to be.
Guys.
The whole time.
Yeah, that's
Chris, you love making noises.
Yeah.
Just every
Yeah.
time you're talking to people.
yeah. I should really jump off a
a
bridge.
To shut the hell
Yeah,
up.
probably.
Okay,
All
we
right,
gotta
I'll
Only
find
focus
the
up.
option.
bridge.
We gotta
All right,
focus
focus.
up. Okay, so all right,
Focus
so
up. Come
Joe's
on,
about to get pricked.
Ah! You are what you administer.
So I'm a prick.
So Allie is?
That's right. You are what you administer. That old saying.
Asshole. No COVID test for you, Chris. You said it
Right.
was in
We'll
this
give you a
one.
I'm go-
positive test.
Ooh.
He's getting real. This patient is getting real nasty.
I like that Joe was like, I want to do we'll do the nose thing on air, but you want to do the prick one on air. I didn't realize. This is taking a lot longer.
Yeah,
Joe?
I can't see because I can't see because I'm on my phone.
This is a disaster. Where'd the paper?
Well, Chris, let me tell you, you're missing something real interesting
Oh
over
my
here.
God, look at this.
Do you guys
Now
want
the
my
table-
Oh, man, it's the table.
Yeah.
It's a hand sanitizer and a bunch of pieces of paper.
Joe's getting cranky.
I am cranky.
Are there cotton balls? Do people use cotton balls? Jenny, do you have cotton balls?
No.
I
Right,
just
'cause the
bought
girls
some
don't
No.
You as a nurse.
Did you like full blown fluffles?
for Granny's ears.
Wait. Q-tips or cotton balls?
Cotton balls.
No Q-tips
Wow.
in a dog's ears.
No Q-tips.
do
In anyone's
that.
ears. In anyone's ears. Don't use
Right.
Q-tips in your ears. If you look at the packaging for Q-tips, they
Yeah,
don't
they say
have
don't.
for your ears. If you look
Which
online,
is insane.
because it's bad for your ears, but people buy it for that reason because it's like it's weird. It's just wrong information. But they don't even have it on the packaging. Isn't that
I know.
interesting? And
Yeah,
that's like
because
why people buy it.
yeah,
You're
I
just
still
not supposed to go all the way in.
because there's people who are just like taking it to the extreme.
All right, this device
know.
is called a Lancet. It pops in
Yes.
and out real quick and pricks my finger.
Oh, I love this. Lancet.
Woo!
Sir Lance-a-lot.
Ooh, be safe.
1, 2,
Ready?
Don't
3.
count. Oh,
Ooh, does it hurt?
I don't like that.
You wipe
I hate those.
Let's see. Start pushing the blood out, Allie. Let's
Yeah,
see if it
yeah.
has
Make him
COVID.
sign something. Sign something
Yeah.
with it. Wow.
Lick his blood.
Yeah. Become blood brothers before you get
Yeah.
married. Wow, I can't. Wow, that's Joe's blood. Ew.
Ew.
Oh, hold on, I gotta see it. Wait.
Joe's blood is like,
And
whose
she
blood?
puts it on the device.
His blood?
It's like a blood test.
That blood has. You know what? I blew it.
I love a bail. I love a joke bail.
and then this
I'll come back strong. I'm still recovering from the minister joke. That was great.
Yep. Bad joke. Nice job.
Bringing
nice
a
job,
joke back.
Allie. Love to see you. Love to see you at work on your day off.
Yeah.
Great. This is honestly, he's the most annoying patient I've had in a long time.
I know.
Wow.
I'm sure of it.
And didn't you
Maybe
treat
ever.
Casey?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about it.
Big burn.
Did she?
Everyone just really buckle up because the ride is about to take off.
Yeah, this
Chris
has just
Train is
become a
coming.
full-on Chris Vert roast.
A roast of Chris or Chris roasting?
Roasting.
Chris roasting. Yeah, I guess that's not usually how
I
you
guess
do
it's
it.
like my bathroom. It's like 40, 60%, like where the fan is.
I think you said 90.
90 was me paying attention
Oh, the
to the fan.
podcast. That's right.
Yeah.
90 podcasts.
It's a lot of percentages you got to keep track of.
All right, Allie, how's life?
You know, life's good. Life is
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
What
Deal
kind of
with this.
what beer are you drinking?
A bitch burger.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's a very
where do
light
I go
beer.
to get that? That's like German.
Who's your dealer?
So they sell a 4-pack of these guys at Whole Foods for $5.
Chris, stop making
Pretty
so
good.
much noise.
Yeah, I am stopping. Yeah, I am
Yeah,
stopping.
enough.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm fixing the fan.
Oh
What's
God, here we
behind you?
go.
What's under
What?
the sun there? What are those
What's under the
bottles?
sun behind you?
Oh, these were supposed to Nicole's friend Tori made all these like special like things for us to
Tori.
do when we this is our first anniversary after your first year celebration, whatever. First
This is the
Valentine's Day.
most Staten Island Staten Island house I've ever seen. There's 2
Well-
Yankee hats, 3 Titleist hats.
27
Yeah.
Titleist hats.
Titleist.
Yeah. There's that, and then I got
Fire
some
department?
more for you.
So this is not your stuff, right?
None
No.
of it is
So-
his. It's so weird.
Well,
Yeah.
Jenny, I wouldn't throw stones if you live in the exact same basement of a house.
No, this is a finished basement. Mine is just
That's true.
storage.
That's
Mine
true.
is just like
But
a
it is
cellar.
funny. The 2 of you both live in houses where other people have their stuff in your basements.
And our houses are the exact same.
Yeah, they
Also,
are
like the
that's
layout
right.
is the
The
same.
layout. That's so. I forgot we
Everything's the
discovered
same.
that.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's weird. Mine has less cat Duke smell.
And more
What?
regular Duke smell.
Yeah, baby
Yeah.
Duke.
Yeah, baby Duke.
Baby Duke.
How long does this test take?
What does it take, Joe? Like 2 minutes?
3 to 7.
3 to 7?
It's wrong.
I might
Why is it
sneeze,
wrong?
guys.
Joe has COVID and he's trying to do that. Why is it wrong?
Wait, it says you have COVID?
Because his blood should not be transferring up there like this. The end is where the line
What
would
if
be.
that teaches us that?
That looks like a
Teaches
line.
us.
What?
What if that's the
I know.
reveal?
Huh?
But hold on, it would be antibodies, right? He didn't even do the COVID test. It means he had COVID.
Joe's accusing me of giving too much blood to the test.
No, but
Is
he
that-
also did this test 2 weeks ago, 3
I know.
weeks ago. So, and he didn't have antibodies then. So if he has antibodies now, it probably means he currently has COVID, right?
It does? I have no idea. This stuff's all over the place.
Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, I don't even know. HIV
It's definitely
positive.
not something that you only have for a couple days. I think when you have it for a few
That's
weeks.
line.
That's not a line.
Are you pregnant?
That's not like the blood shouldn't be up.
Is that what that test is? Is it the wrong test?
Joe, can you
Joe's
make
pregnant.
your mic louder, Joe?
The M should look. This test was administered incorrectly. I said it. It is
Allie.
because. Do you see that like
Divorce.
giant like swab of blood down there? That shouldn't be up there.
Up or down? Oh, up.
I didn't get it there. It spread up there.
I think we probably just put too much blood or something.
I think you have
What is it saying? What is it? Just it's not reading.
That's not what it's supposed to look like if I have COVID.
I don't know, that looks like a line to me, brother.
Okay.
What
So
are you
Joe is-
showing us? What
I
do you
can't even-
expect
I'm telling
us
you.
to do?
It was-
I
Joe
know.
showed us, showed us the paper like, you see?
But like, we have to explain it for the audience. I can't believe people are listening to this.
I know.
Oh, God.
It is an adventure, though, for sure.
I cannot believe I'm explaining this to you.
So you see that? Do you
Yeah.
see that line next to the backward C for you guys?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What does
Kind
that
of.
look like? See how there's like that blood smear?
On the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. M.
What does that distinctly look like? At the
Red?
top of the blood smear.
Oh, C,
Top of it?
M,
Doesn't that
G.
look like
It's
a
all,
line?
it's very blurry.
It looks like a line. Yes.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a line.
No,
Yeah.
it's like a bunch of blood. There's not supposed to be that much blood. there.
Joe's a COVID denier.
COVID denier.
I'm telling you guys.
Joe's like, Joe's like, no, the
Maybe
line.
the drunk nurse administered this incorrectly.
Joe's like, no, the line says it's a hoax. The whole
I'm
thing's
calling-
fake.
I'm calling my lawyer.
Jody
Why don't you
Sellers?
just go
Calling
to
Jody
a
Sellers.
place that does a test?
Joe, Vert, can you do the Jody Sellers commercial?
All right, guys. So listen, if you have a nurse and she is administering a test poorly, horribly, and she's not getting to the line, and you are worried that your health is in jeopardy because you have somewhere to go quickly. You need to visit a sick grandma. You need to visit friends. You need to know if you have COVID, but your test came out wonky because your nurse was drunk. You need to call Jody Sellers, and he will give you justice. He will protect you from COVID. He will protect you from anything
He's gonna
that
protect me
will,
from COVID. He'll
Yes.
protect me from the virus.
without a doubt. Jody Sellers, yes. Call 877.
And he does malpractice.
Oh wait, what's that number, Joe?
770-415-9848. Is that his
I
number,
think he-
Chris?
I think he would do malpractice. What is it, Chris? Can you remember that number?
Male
do-
practice?
What do you do? Malpractice?
MAIL.
MALE?
That's like when the male stripper
We were talking about male strippers
Yeah.
before, Jenny.
dances. Oh, you weren't here for that.
Oh, Jenny, have you
I
ever
missed
been,
everything.
have you
Male
ever been
stripper,
around a male
Jenny.
stripper?
No, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately?
Yeah, I think that would, I don't think it would be sexy. I think it would be hysterical to watch.
Yeah.
That's why I would like to go to a male strip
I
club.
went to one in January.
A male stripper?
Really? Why?
A male strip club.
Why?
Where was it?
I was
New
I was,
York?
I was at a bachelor party in New Orleans. And we went
You
for
went to a
fun.
male strip club?
Yeah, we went
Oh,
for
okay.
fun. It was like
How were they?
I think it was like a scavenger hunt, and that was one of the things or something.
They
Were
seem
they
like
more,
fun shows.
I think that's why we went.
Were they more like
I think that's why. I want to change everything about my answer now.
Yeah.
Before
Were
we
they
leave the
more-
Jody Sellers thing, real quick, before we leave Jody Sellers, I wanted to give a shout out to Mizzou, Mizzsu, who on Instagram also follows Jody Sellers.
Oh,
Last
sick.
week
Nice, Mizzou.
I gave some shout outs to people. And so
Yeah,
if you follow
Jody.
Jody Sellers, send me a screenshot on Instagram and I'll try my best to remember to shout you out.
That's right.
And
Can
that's
you-
the Sellers Law Firm.
And that's
What can
the
we say-
seller's promise?
What else can we say about Mizzou? What's his Instagram or her Instagram like?
Her Instagram? What's it
Yeah.
like?
Yeah. What's she up to?
Ms. Sue.
Talk it out.
Mizzsu. Her name is Amy, and she's a wrestling
Amy.
/ MMA fan. Most
Whoa.
weekends, I will be found at a wrestling show. Easy going. Enjoy the simple
Still?
things in life. Want to travel. Single. B-Day is 8/2. Coming up.
Coming up.
Coming up.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Ms. You.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
Miss-
Amy.
Nice.
Way to
Seems
go.
fun. Cool. So I guess follow Mizzou and Jody Sellers.
And I guess my results are inconclusive. I don't know if I have it or not.
Go to a place and get the nose
I'm
thing.
gonna have to, yeah. I don't.
I
I
didn't
feel
mind-
fine.
Has everyone here gotten a COVID test?
No.
Yeah, it sucks
No,
so bad.
Chris? I
No.
didn't mind it. I know I should. Maybe
Ugh.
I just didn't. I thought it was going to be really, really bad. And then the person did it. And then I was like, oh, that's it? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, great. So it's one of those rare instances where I worked myself up that is going to be so bad.
It depends
And it
if
wasn't
they're
as
good or not.
bad.
I've had 2 nose ones done, and the second one she knew what she was doing. The first one she did not know what she was doing. It hurt so much.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you just got lucky. You had a professional.
And what would you
It
say?
didn't-
What was
it
the
didn't
difference?
hurt.
Mine hurt bad.
Oh, I didn't think
She,
it
like,
hurt, but it was
she, like, scraped
very
my brain.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. It just feels weird.
And I could taste it. I could taste like the wood stick and going around. I was just like,
Mine was
the whole
plastic.
time.
Mine was
And
plastic.
it was
too.
thin. It was very thin.
Bark.
Mhm.
Jenny, what's so like men don't really have to do the toughest exams. Like occasionally, like we'll have to have our like balls touched to make sure there's like no lumps for like a physical, which I haven't
Have
had
to.
in like 15 or 20 years. I should get a physical.
Yikes.
Women have
What's worse, a
Options.
mammogram or a gyno? And
A gyno is a doctor. That's a
Uh-huh.
person.
So
a
he's
gynecologist.
he's worse.
Oh, a mammogram is a thing.
I know that.
That
That's
you
like,
get-
I'm saying, what is more uncomfortable, a mammogram?
that's a telegram
I've never had a
for the
mammogram.
vagina,
or,
We
right?
don't-
or a mammogram
never
or
had
a
a mammogram.
gynogram? So have you had a gynogram?
That's not Joe.
Joe.
What is your question?
Joe.
Which is worse?
I
Which
think
one
it's
is
going-
more uncomfortable? A gynogram or
Going
a
to
mammogram?
a gynecologist or going to a radiologist for a mammogram? Is that your question? That was
LOL.
very funny.
I mean, I really hope he did it on purpose. We'll find out. Do you
That
think he saw
was
the number
perfect.
going down? That's so funny.
Oh man. What an idiot.
I know. Oh, what if it's just us now?
No.
What's going on, buddy?
I'm gonna have to go soon though, because I gotta
It's
go pick
okay.
up the babies.
This will
What's
just,
going
I
on?
think-
Not much.
I think we'll probably just be like wrapping it up, maybe do another 10 minutes or so. Here comes
Okay.
Chris. Wow. Full upside down angle.
Chris, I need to know about the pictures on the ceiling, because before you sent us one that was your face was here and then her face was right there, and next to her is a woman dressed as a Playboy bunny.
Yeah.
Well, what's that about?
Well, these are all his.
Yeah, but
I don't
why
know
are they
any.
on the ceiling? What's the story?
Is that a
I know
nun?
they're pretty remarkable, right?
So this is the guy,
Sure.
the house that you rent. The guy has all his stuff there, including all these weird photos of strange people. They're not
And also
celebrities,
remember
right?
there's like memorabilia, like his fire department regalia and stuff is decorations. Everything is there.
Yeah,
Wow.
he has so much, and he has a
Weird.
lot of. You know what he has that's really stupid. You know, I'm not going to start digging, but he's got a lot of crap to hear. It's all junk, and it's just like he has a lot of like fish tank stuff, which is like
Right.
it's all just rotting and going terribly.
That's such a Staten Island thing to have like a bunch of fish tank stuff in the basement of your house that you don't even use.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that a Nordic track?
Here's
Does
all
he
the-
have a bunch of exercise equipment? Or is that yours?
Yeah, this is all his. It's an amazing setup.
Do you use it?
No, unfortunately, I use it to
Why?
hang my laundry.
That's funny.
Wow. So that's a pretty big basement.
Yeah, and it's taken up by all his stuff. Oh, I can't even lift that up.
But
That's 30 pounds.
your rent is pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's
you-
definitely a deal.
What's your deal? How long are you going to stay there? How long is he going to keep you there or keep the place? He lives in Florida?
Yes, he lives in Florida, Ponce de
And you-
Leon.
And you grew up
Leon.
across the street from this guy?
Yeah,
So funny.
he was always outside doing yard work, and he was always doing like fun stuff. Oh, by the way, everybody, I have to have a barbecue. I have to write an email, so everyone, I have to have you guys come.
Are you telling the audience?
Yeah, they'll be fine. If they figure out where I live, then they come, and they figure out the day that we decide, then they could come.
Okay, that's a challenge.
Actually, they
promise.
know
Hold
they
on.
know my last name. No, they know my street name, because the last
Oh.
episode, I called myself by my porn star name.
I real quick, I just had a thought because Joe has not come back.
Oh,
He's probably not going to. And I think for two reasons. One, I think he feels like that whole COVID test thing was a real bomb of an idea. And two, I think he went out on such a high note. That
yes.
He's like,
Oh God.
as I say that, he
Oh,
literally,
man.
Yeah.
I can't,
What a
he can't even do this
disappointment.
right.
What a disappointment.
We gave you so much credit for not coming back.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it was brutal, Joe. You knew what you were doing, and it was so annoying. Mammogram to gynecology. or
I was
gynecology.
really hoping that we would just forget that it happened and just ignore
No.
it completely.
Well,
So
I'm
thanks,
so,
Chris.
I'm
I'm
using,
so bothered by it.
again, to explain my genius jokes here. I was intentionally using the wrong terminology, but my question still stands. What's more uncomfortable, getting a gynecology exam, or getting a mammogram?
Well,
She
my-
hasn't done one of those two
Haven't
things.
gotten one.
Why
Cancer
not?
mammogram.
You don't start going until you're like 40.
All right.
All right, so here was my
when you
question with
become
this.
40, you're gonna.
But
tell
what
us,
I've heard, but what I know that a mammogram is, it sounds hugely uncomfortable. Basically,
you,
they
Jenny.
take your
Oh,
boob
really?
and like they squish them like
You squish them flat like
in a
pancake.
thing to like take an X-ray like
Oh,
that.
I didn't realize they
That
did
even hurt.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
do you know?
But-
Do we have to do the thing where they put a thing in our pee hole?
I
That's
think
supposed to be
I
an
think you have
STD
to.
test, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm not worried about that, but I think there's another reason for it too, like to check something about your pee.
I think when two men get together,
That's
sometimes
docking.
they do that. That's sounding. Sounding.
Doo-doo.
Sounding?
Sounding. Docking is when you swallow one man's penis with your foreskin. Sounding
Yeah.
is when you you insert objects into the urethra. I don't know why it's called sounding.
Are you sure about that? Wow.
Because it sounds terrible.
Bye, guys. That's how you end the podcast. But we
But
are
wait,
not a podcast.
I
that
want to
does
talk
that.
about, well, if I have a kid, and I made this joke up in my head, but like, if I have a kidney stone, I'm moving to Canada.
And that's how you end the podcast.
Well, you know, when people get upset, they say they're moving to Canada, but that's for political reasons. But
Okay,
if I have
so
a kidney
You're
stone,
trying to.
yeah, that was a real goof of
I
the
love
sense.
that Joe's like, I get it. Confusing joke. I get that one.
Very intelligent and amusing.
That's how he
And let me
laughs.
explain why.
That's a solid 8.
What'd you do?
But a kidney stone, I mean, oh, mercy me. Oh,
Yeah, what are
I
you gonna
know.
do?
I've had a friend. I had our friend Jake, who had to do that, and they come out your penis, right?
There's
you just
nowhere
have to
else?
pass it, right? You
Supposed to
just
be.
that's
Right.
it.
It's supposed to be
Sounds
like
terrible.
equivalent to labor, right?
I mean,
I
I
think
don't
it's the
want to.
exact same.
I
yeah.
don't think that. There's so much
male
more
labor.
muscle.
It's like male
Absolutely not.
version of labor. I don't know.
No.
Nanny, you know
Yeah.
what it's like.
No, it's because males can't handle that kind of pain. Just saying. It's really true. You guys
I know.
are wimps.
It's
Yeah,
so
like
true.
think about
So
it. In
to
labor,
think that like peeing out of I know that it's painful. I know that
Yeah.
kidney stone would be super painful. It is nothing like a human trying to move your bones to
Yes.
come out of your body.
What do you mean?
I
Moving?
almost
They
puked.
they're not strong. They can't move a bone.
almost.
Yeah, their head can. The baby's head pushes on the pelvic bone to make
Yeah.
it make space for it to go through.
Yeah,
Can't
but,
you just do a Caesar haircut? That's a Joe Ambrosio.
I would never stoop that low.
Can't they
I
just
would never
stomach
dishonor.
and do a Caesar? Do a Caesar haircut?
I would never do that. But the,
Jay,
the,
that was
section.
a terrible.
the kidney stone, to the size of the urethra it's about the same size as like a
No.
human
No,
head.
Joe. No.
Vaginal
Nope.
canal opening.
It's
No.
not, Joe.
No.
Well,
Stop.
I don't know.
Stop. No,
Yeah.
I
You're
do.
I
dead.
don't know.
I do. Two
Wait.
times.
What if you had a kidney stone while you were pregnant, or while you were doing labor?
While you're
What if
doing
your-
labor?
What if your baby has a
Ugh.
kidney stone?
That seems like the best case scenario for having a
Because-
kidney stone.
smart.
Because you
Ah.
get an epidural, and that thing is going to be teeny tiny in comparison to a human.
I
That
wanna
sounds
get
like
I want to get an
best way.
epidural
But you
on the
still have to-
weekend.
oh man, so good, dude. It's so good.
What is it? Is it just like hair? Is it like morphine or something?
It's hard to really know. I am not really good at like knowing what it felt like, because the fact is that I was in so much pain and then got the epidural. So the epidural was like, oh my God, I'm not in pain anymore. Every time I get one, both times I've gotten it, I've said that to Joe. I've been like, no, I feel so good right now. He's like, yeah, it's because of the epidural. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's
It's the
because now
baby.
I'm not in pain. Now I'm good. I'm not like high.
But can you still
I'm just
push?
not in pain.
It doesn't stop you from being able to push?
It like wears off over time. So
Sounds
for
pretty-
both babies, I had it like hours before I had to push.
I was just
Was
gonna say,
second
it
baby
sounds kinda-
easier? They say
Mhm.
that. They say that
Yeah.
once you open up the floodgates, it
The
kicks
Sounds kinda
contractions, the
cowardly.
contractions were worse, but I pushed for a total of 14 seconds for
Oh.
Lucy.
Wow.
It was
So
incredible.
on the way to the hospital, it was worse. All right, like the contractions. That's what you mean.
Horrible.
Hey, what's it
was
like
horrible.
when your water breaks? Is that fun?
Didn't
Is that
happen.
fun?
What's the most fun part?
Sorry,
Oh.
boring. Didn't happen to me.
So then she was
You
never
know
really
what?
Water
born.
didn't break. I have flies in my room. Sorry.
It for Lucy, it did, and I just thought that like, a little liquid came out, and that was it. And then I just went about my day, went about living. I didn't even go to the hospital till the next day.
But wait, why? I thought the water breaking was such a sign. So
It doesn't happen for
It's just
it
for
doesn't
movies.
happen for all women. Yeah, it doesn't even
Yeah,
happen
so-
for most women. There's
Oh.
definitely not like a gush it's very rare for there to be like a waterfall down your leg and like, oh my God, I'm having a baby.
Movies
Right.
are so funny. Movies are like,
Yeah.
my water broke, and then they're like,
Yeah.
it's
The
like
baby right out.
they're doing Lamaze immediately.
Yeah.
I never had anyone ever say to do that kind of breathing. It's ridiculous.
Really?
That
was
funny.
That was in every movie, every
Everything.
sitcom.
So
it was
funny.
everywhere. The trope.
My
of,
water
my
broke."
water broke.
Yeah.
And it's always like a water balloon popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always like a huge splash out of the whole thing.
And they're always wearing
Yeah.
a dress.
Didn't even
always wearing
happen
a
for
dress.
Anna. Oh,
It's
that
like,
seems
"Check,
like the
please."
best case scenario. Wear a
For Anna?
dress and have your water break.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm gonna
love
try that.
Sometimes,
Next time I wear a dress, I'm just gonna put a water balloon between my legs. See how that feels.
Oh, let's go out in public and do that. Just like Jenny
Let's
would be
do
like,
it.
"Oh, my water broke!" And you just panic.
Do it.
And then we'll run away.
Yeah. We'll slip
Gotcha.
in the water.
We have to do the breathing first, though.
Hey, breathe, Jenny, breathe. Follow my lead.
it's coming.
It's
Ah,
Run!
I see her head.
Run.
It's coming.
Ugh.
No.
So, guys, I did my laundry and fixed the fan during this podcast. What do you guys do? Well, Joe, what did you do?
I got my blood taken.
He
from me.
got COVID.
That's right. He got COVID. I've held in a pee this whole time. I should let my
I got
water
to pee
break.
so bad.
Uh-oh. You're going to guys have a Johnny on the spot. What is it? A kidney stone.
What? How did one meet the other?
Wait, Casey, have you given your full grandma review on the podcast?
On
Did we
Yelp?
talk on
my review of Granny, my dog.
Yeah, I would love to hear more.
Okay, so I'll tell you, I have been getting really frustrated with her in a way that I'm just like, so recently, she's gotten more comfortable at the house, and as Brendan, frustrating, and she was doing this thing with her water thip bowl, where she was just like splashing in it, like not drinking out, just splashing, having fun, and I was like, doing all that stuff. I was like, okay, and I took it out because it was only like there was like not a lot of it. So I was like, she just probably wants more water. So I fill it up, I put it down. There's just more water in it. And she's like, boom, starts splashing in it even more.
Wow.
Right? And then I was like, oh, so I picked it up and I was frustrated because this is like a whole day of like a little frustrations. And so I just poured the water on her head, and like a little bit of it. I was just like, it felt like a thing Pat would do. I was just like,
Yeah.
just poured a little on and then just like brought it to
Did
the
she love
sink.
it?
She must have
man.
She
loved
didn't
it.
even know.
Casey.
She just looked up at me with a cute look like,
You should not have kids because that Lucy's favorite place in the house is the dog's water bowl.
right.
He has that entire story you just told about your dog. Lucy does
This is Lucy.
every single day.
Do you pour water on her out of frustration?
So yes, I think that I have.
Wow.
There
I
have been
didn't-
times that I've put them in like a cold shower to be like, just stop yelling, just stop everything.
Wow, that's great. I should try that, the old cold shower technique with the dog. Yeah, there's definitely like, I would say like one time a day, a point where I'm like very frustrated with something that she's doing. And because it seems like she's been fed, she's napped, she's played, but she still wants to like do something crazy. And I'm like, okay, what's this fourth thing that I can't figure out that you need or want? I'm like, I've given you attention, and it's still like,
I think it's just
It's just trouble.
new things. She's exploring, right?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Then
Have you
like the
tried-
witching hour.
How often do you shower with her?
We've done 3. We give her a bath the first day we got her. We
No,
gave her
with
one
with her.
the last 2.
Okay.
So the first time was just in the sink because she was so small, and then the last 2 times, and she tried to lick she tried to like lick Lisa's nipple.
How'd you get up there? Not that tall.
Get up there. We're washing her. We're like on our hands
Oh.
and knees for this bitch. And yeah, so that was a pretty funny moment. But it's the process is, also like I was in like maybe like boxers and a shirt just because I didn't think the first time we did it, I didn't think how wet I would get.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. Lisa was just started hosing me too. So it's a real
I was
sitcom moment.
I was trying to be confusing when I said, did you shower the dog? I didn't expect that you actually
Well,
did.
that's the
They
thing.
actually did.
That's the thing with you, Joe. No, yeah, because we have that like walk-in, we have that like shower, right? Like it's like kind of like it's great. So you could walk in and close the door, and everyone could just hang out.
There's no
And
lip.
it's big enough that it's really easy. So we just kind of wash her there, and she's been pretty good. I just give her a ton of snacks, like little treats.
Well, you don't have an outdoor area to hose, right? You don't have like a hose on the.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Well, we have the balcony thing, like, but there's no hose. So,
You'd have to
and also
bucket.
that thing's already outdoors and kind of dirty. So the inside one is perfect, and she's kind of in there until we like can dry her enough where she could then go out. But we've kept like her successfully out of our bedroom, and like she just passes through to go to that shower. But we kind of keep her just only a few areas.
I can't wait till she can sleep with you guys. That'll be nice.
I don't think we'll ever do that.
No.
Whoa.
The crate training is so
Aw.
good, and it's good for them. We've taken a lot of naps together. Like we'll just like kind of cuddle up and she'll like nap and I'll nap or something. But
Buddy used to when my parents would get out of bed to shower, he would run into the bed wherever they had been sleeping and like try to hide because he didn't want them to kick him out of the bed. But he'd always do a really
Cute.
bad job of it. Yeah.
that's cute.
And they
Dogs
couldn't
are
say
so
no.
dumb. It's the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Did
They're
you ever
the
did he ever try to like suck your mom's boobs?
I don't know.
Because that's like I'm telling you should get a dog, and it's because it's the best part of having a dog.
This is,
Oh God.
Can dogs suck?
Jenny, has Pina tried to suck Joe's boobs?
Yeah, that's an everyday occurrence, really.
Casey, does she give kisses, Grandma?
Yeah, she's starting to,
Oh,
which is frustrating
yes.
also because she knows like that we like tolerate and enjoy like licks, and then she'll still like try to nip or bite for attention. So we're like, you know what we like, bro. We know that you know the difference of these two things. So just do the one we like.
I like
It will
I
end.
like that you're trying to think that a puppy can be rational. It's cute that you
Yeah.
can't.
It's funny.
Most of my frustration comes from with me being like, hello, like I'm like, what
Yeah,
don't you
yeah.
get here? I'm pointing at the thing I want you to get, or whatever it is.
Man, really
as-
don't have kids.
As much as we're like,
I know.
They're so much dumber than dogs.
I know. That's the other part. That's what I've also realized is like the stuff that she's learned already. Like, you know what I mean? She could sit, she'll leave it, she'll
She
go
can't read.
home. I do this, all these things like give me paw,
But
read War and
she's
Peace. Still, but like you can't teach that to kids for years. And then once they get it, they're like, well, the one thing I do think she does is she goes and she'll hold in pee and do like 3 small pees because she knows she gets a treat every time she pees. So I think she's like so smart that she's like gaming the system for treats.
you don't think she's marking the territory?
No, what do you mean?
I think it's a little bit of both.
That's what
Yeah.
dogs do.
Yeah.
In the house. I mean, it's like in the same spot.
Yeah.
So
Do what dogs do.
guys, you don't understand my dog. She's smart.
She
She used to
pees.
not do that. She used to just do one big pee and get a treat. And then she was like, I get a treat every time I pee. I'm going to pee multiple times.
So
Yeah,
you got to
guys
make
don't
the
get it.
treat, make the treat smaller. Give her pieces.
Yeah, we've been trying. I think we've been doing less treats as frequently. Like we make them more random. So she still gets one every once. She just doesn't know exactly which time.
I've just
Mm.
surrendered entirely to my cat. I mean, I'm covered in scratches, and
Yeah,
because I opt into it. I'm playing with him. I'm like, just take my hand, do something with it.
that's
I,
good.
I don't care.
You're doing the right thing though by playing with her.
Give me a COVID test.
Let's do it. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna give her COVID.
So are we finding out on the podcast if you are bachelor eligible COVID boy or?
The results are inconclusive
He's got to
Oh,
go
I
get
re-
the thing up the nose.
because that I don't think that came out right. Did you look it up, Al? Did you see? Positive one.
Another thing that Joe told us recently is that he gave his dog Buddy a slice of American cheese every single time he pooped for his entire life.
For his entire life? That's
For his
so
entire
long.
life. Like he mentioned it the other day to me and Mark. For his entire life, Buddy got a slice of cheese every single time he pooped. Isn't that
Wow.
just a
It's definitely excessive, but I could see my parents probably did that with our dog Bambi
Yeah.
growing up. I would bet.
I don't even judge
My
it.
mom
I
did.
think it's just it's an
is so
incredible
fu-
fact. The
Because
amount of
he-
cheese that is.
Because he it would encourage
Because he
him
was
to
a
just
good
get,
boy.
He was a good boy. We would encourage him to get it over with. So we in the winter wait around for him. You know, we all know, hey, there's cheese at the end of this.
How old was he?
We didn't have a yard. We didn't have a yard to let him loosen. There was no fence, so someone always had to monitor him. So it became like, you know, it's like let's all get something out of this.
Approximately how old was he when he perished?
I want to say 12.
I'm going to
go
say.
ahead, say it.
I'll say 12.
I won't go as far as saying it. I want to, but I won't say it.
Oh,
So
what
you-
say? I don't even know what's coming. Go ahead, say it.
And would you say that the dog poops every single day?
Yeah, I
Chris,
guess it
that
is.
was funny.
You gave Buddy 4,380 slices of cheese.
Wow.
That's like 50
Wait,
feet high.
he pooped once a day?
I assume so. I think that's a safe bet.
Oh, because Pina goes like 3 times a day.
Yeah.
That would be so much cheese.
3 times a day.
3
How old
times
is
a
Pina?
day. 4.
So how much cheese should she have by now? How much cheese did you neglect? to give
Yeah,
her
should
prior?
Pina have had? How much time?
Oh
how
my
much
God.
cheese have I deprived?
So far,
Pina
it would
of?
be the same amount, 4,380.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, that
you
is
even-
really weird.
This
That
is
is insane.
crazy.
The equation of 12 times 365 and 4 times 360.
Yeah, 4 times 3.
4
There it is.
times 365 times 3.
That makes exact sense because 4 times 3
Yeah.
times.
It's 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how you end a podcast.
Podcast.
With a bit of weird math.
Go Fest. Pokemon Go Fest. Download it. Peace.
Oh, God.
Wait, hit us with everything.
So
Give us
glad I
Jody
wasn't
Sellers,
listening
give us
right now.
Pokemon,
All right.
give us
All right,
subscribe.
fans. So if you need some more of this hot interaction, then look no further than the JV Squadcast. You're going to get your Pokemon Go. You're going to get your granny. You're going to get your COVID test. You're going to get your drunk nurse. And you are going to get Jody Sellers. So get in that car crash. Start dialing 781-POD-SLAP. Super Live Adventure. Hit subscribe. It's in their 2nd season. Chris and John are back.
You can't
at
do
it.
that.
Check out their episodes. And don't forget to call the police.